Welcome to the Dr. R Craft CSS list tutorial. CSS list properties allow you to set different types of list item markers, set images as list item markers, and position the list items. Let's start by setting the type of the list item marker with the list style type property. You can see in this unordered list, the list style type is set to a circle, and in this unordered list, the list style type is a square. On this ordered list, the list style type is upper alpha, which means the uppercase alphabet, or you can even do numbers from different languages, like Lower Greek or Hebrew. Let's see, Hebrew alphabet. Now let's move on to setting an image as the list item marker with the list style image property. In this case, the list style image property is set to a URL. Let's try and change the list style image. Now, as you can see, this is a different image. The problem with using the list style image property is that it does not appear the same way in all browsers. Internet Explorer and Opera show it a little bit higher than Firefox, Chrome, Edge, and Safari. To fix this, we must use a cross-browser solution. So we set the list style type to none and remove any additional margins or padding for the element. And now, as you can see, the list items just look like regular HTML elements. Now let's style the list items individually. Set the background image to the list item marker we want to use. And we want the background image to not repeat, so we set the background repeat to no repeat. And so now you can see the background image is not repeating at all. However, the background image is disturbing the text a little bit, so we'll add a left padding. And now this looks a lot better, but I feel like the list item marker is a little bit too high up and it needs to be more centered. So we use the background position property to move it down. And now we have a list that will be shown exactly the same way in all browsers. Now let's learn about setting the position of a list item using the list style position property. By default, the list style position property is set to outside. I'll go over those after we show the content area of the element by using the background color property. Now you can clearly see the content area of the list items. So inside means the list item markers are inside of the content area, and outside means the list item markers are outside of the content area. Lastly, it is possible to specify all of the list properties into one property. This is called a shorthand property, and it's simply called list style. List style is a shorthand for list style type, list style position, and list style image. It doesn't matter if one of these property values are missing, as long as the present ones are ordered correctly like this. Notice that I have not included list style position. This concludes the CSS list tutorial. Thank you very much for watching.